the logo update that SDS just posted about yesterday. There are now custom logos that you can move from year to year. So this is the first year that it'll be utilized. You can move logos from MLB 18 to MLB 19. And the way you do that, if you have a logo file that is, go to Customize Team here in Diamond Dynasty, Logo Editor and Vault, and then Logo Vault. Then what you're going to want to do is, if you have a logo file, hit the Options button and upload it. So I'll have my list of logos here. I'll just select a random one. So this is my Diamondbacks logo that I've already made. And then on this screen right here, you're going to name it. You're going to describe what it is and say what kind of type it is. And it's very important because when you load up MLB 19, once that comes out, the name is going to match the exact same thing that you put right here. So if you load up the new game and you want to find your old logo, remember what you called it, write it down somewhere, whatever you need to do. But once you do upload it, pretty much everything right here, from what I understand from SDS, is going to be transferred over. So just search my logos here. These are all the logos that I've made, and the thing about this new transfer is the PSN name associated with whoever made the logo is not going to be transferred over. So all of these logos are going to be part of the public database, from my understanding, when MLB 19 comes out, but they won't have my name associated with it. It'll just be there. If you're a logo creator like me and you want to do something to make it seem like it's yours, one thing that I thought of is, if you go to the logo editor here, I made a little patch that people could put on their jersey to support me. I've actually had people ask me to make one because they like my logo so much. So I went ahead and made one, and you can just kind of post it on a very tiny corner of your logo before you upload it. And again, if you're at this screen and you don't know how to upload your logo, or excuse me, save the file itself so you can upload it to the vault, just really simple, hit Options, Export, enter a file name, and usually when you import it into the vault, it's going to take whatever you named this logo and kind of put it in the title as a default. You can always change it to whatever you want later, but kind of knock two birds with one stone. Just name it something that you know you're going to put it on the vault for. But once again, just to show you, go to Customize Team here, Logo Editor and Vault, go to the Logo Vault, hit Options, Upload. And remains to be seen, but this year was really nice. You can actually just search for stuff as opposed to just kind of sifting through everything last year. So I'm eager to see what other changes they have, and if they are going to upload literally everything, because you see here, these are 8 of the same logos with exclamation points on it. So who knows? Also, real quick, I'm going to show you guys all the logos that I have that will be transferred over. Let's sort it alphabetically here. Well, I guess it already is. So these are all the logos I've made and uploaded. There's a few users who didn't want me to upload it to the vault, or once I did, just wanted me to delete it after. So there's a few that are going to be lost in the mix from myself, but these are all the ones that I am bringing over to MLB 19. If that's the case, like I said, or SDS, excuse me, is just going to make it really simple, where, you know, bottom here you can see all the Bombers logos that I've made. You just search Bombers, and then maybe a little bit more to script, because there might be a couple pages worth of stuff, but all of these are going to be on MLB 19. This leaves me to create even newer stuff. So some of you might be familiar with me making the Portland Beavers logos in years past. I did that 2 years in a row, and now I won't have to do it again because it will already be up in the vault. So for those of you who use that, that'll be available from day one, is my understanding. There's also a lot of stuff that I created, like Florida Marlins. That's really the main thing, is people want like real teams. I'm not sure if that's something else that SCS will add, is jerseys that already exist, like all the MLB and all the minor league baseball jerseys. But at the very least, I'll have like the Dodgers script here, Florida Marlins logo. I made quite a few Minnesota Twins because I'm a Twins fan myself. This tacos one is pretty popular on Reddit whenever I make that. That's the second year I've made this in a row. So I'll just rifle through the rest of the logos that I've made here. Now, the one thing, I made this for a guy, this Harlem Heaters. SDS is going to look through all the logos. I think that's why they're giving the deadline of February 1st, and they are going to make a decision on whether or not this should be brought over to MLB 19. So like this one, Harlem Heaters, I can, you know, I didn't make it for me, I just made it for a guy. It's a little on the end of, you know, controversial, I guess. So if they get rid of that one, I'd be understanding of it. Hillsborough's an actual team, so, I mean, you also got the Brewers, so who knows. Get through about halfway here. Now, the other thing I'm not sure of is if all the things that I made in MLB 18 are going to transfer to 19, and then thereafter go over to 20, because there's going to be a lot of re-uploads that I kind of mentioned earlier. I honestly thought if SDS was going to do a feature like this, that they were just going to do it by the file names. You know how you like transfer stuff from Road to the Show and franchise over year to year, and they kind of like make a few changes, but it like reads the file so that it can read it like the next season. I thought logos were going to be kind of like that, in which case I could have like transferred 17 to 18 and then 18 to 19, but it's kind of cool. Like, honestly, like the amount of effort they put into like everything that's going to be in the vault is going to be transferred over. So if you guys have any questions about my logo designs going forward, I was going to start taking requests pretty soon here because I'm already starting to get offers here in January. The game doesn't come out for another couple months. But this kind of changes things a little bit because part of my prices and stuff were, you know, with the knowledge that at the end of the season that it would be gone. And now if you can use it for multiple seasons, I just have some thinking to do. Let me know what you might think is fair. I like giving to the community, but do realize that these logos take me a little bit of time, and I do have a 40-hour work week on top of all the logos that I make. So my time is very limited, and I want to, you know, at least get something for like the effort that I put into these logos, especially now that they're going to be carried from year to year. Last couple logos here. I love everything. If you guys have never requested a logo from me before, I like doing real logos like the tin caps here or the Twins, but you know, sometimes I let my creative juices go to work and do stuff like the casket makers here and a couple other like fake teams that don't actually exist. So there's a wide variety of things that I can do now that I don't have to do like all of these ones over again. So whatever you guys would like, I do have a form that I put out every season. Most people just kind of upload a logo similar to what they want. They just like, I have a Google Drive where you can upload the logo and show me what you want. Other people just write paragraphs of stuff of what they want, and I try and put that into a reality. So if you've never done a logo with me before, those are your two options, and the prices reflect that. Like if it is something that is going to take a little bit more work, I do charge a little bit more. Something like this dead mouse head though, like that's really simple, just a few shapes I put together. I usually do some free ones like that too. So those are all the logos that I made that will be transferred over to MLB 19, barring anything by SDS where, you know, they might remove the cigarette one. You never know. But yeah, I'm really excited. This leaves me some opportunity to branch into new stuff that I've never done before, and I got like 200 requests last year. A lot of those were completely random. Like there was a club, like a bocce club with like a swan on it that I had never heard of before, and you know, isn't something that's going to be heavily requested by the community. But you know, just like the super generic ones like the Yankees and Twins, I won't have to do those anymore. And if you guys want to send me crazy ones like the swan bocce club thing, like go right ahead. So That'll do it for this video. You guys have until the start of February, which is about a week from now, to upload those logos. So again, just make sure you have the file saved. So if you're in the logo editor here, save it as a file. Just hit the options button, start button, I still call it the start button, and then go here to Logo Vault, upload it. Because anything that's not going to be uploaded by that February 1st cutoff will be lost, and then you'll have to make it over again. And if you're a creator like me, that's a lot of time that you could have saved. So MLB, a couple months away. We'll see you then. In the meantime, I'm going to leave the link of my Google Forms and stuff for when that time comes once I open that up. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks, guys.